Hello friends, this is Sharon with Amateur Gardener. I'm giving you a quick walkthrough of my master bedroom bed. There are some new things that have come up since the last tour and I wanted to share with you. So this hydrangea is blooming more purple than pink, but otherwise the rudbeckia looks so awesome. And it is an awesome filler for you guys that have newer gardens and want some fillers in between plants as you watch them grow and wait for them to grow. So this one is a Farfugium. It's a new one that I planted. I think it's called Chinese snow or something like that. I'm going to post the name up. I got it from Plant Delights Nursery. They actually have some unique plants. I have three other types of Farfugium, and this is my fourth one. This is not just crinkly, it's just leaves with deep serrations. As I was talking about rudbeckia or echinacea, those are like wonderful fillers. They do self-seed a little bit, but not wild. It's very controllable. So you will only get like a few seeds. You see one in my pots. I'm letting it go, but otherwise it will seed and it will flower and do its thing, and then it'll die back, and then you'll see a few more crop up that will give you fresh blooms. And you really don't care about these you can pull it out if you don't want it in a certain place, plant it somewhere else, but they look awesome as fillers while you wait for your bigger shrubs or trees to grow and fill up the space. Gardens take time to mature, so it takes years. So while I'm waiting for these hydrangeas to get as big as my other bed of hydrangeas, these are like wonderful fillers, including some daylilies. So I do plant daylilies here and there. They bloom in the summer and then they take a back seat. I can cut them back, but they are fillers for a certain time. Then this one is my pink ginger. It looks awesome now. As people that have seen my channel in the past, they have noted that this area was a blank slate, but this is the filler. Okay, then I have another ginger that's coming up. That comes up a little bit later than usual. There's a hydrangea in the back, and then this is an Itea. This is sweet spire, and this is Fizzy Mizzy, and it has already done its blooming. I even like the bracts that are there, and this plant has been thriving here. This is, I believe, year 4 for this plant, season 4. So I think I planted this in like 2021, I believe, or 2022. I have to look back, but this one actually does sucker a little bit, not a whole lot, very controllable. Like you can see 1 or 2 suckers there, and I can usually pull it out or I can plant it somewhere else. This one is cherry chocolate. This is a hibiscus. This is just starting to leaf out, lots of blooms, and this produces the biggest bloom. It's like dinner plate size blooms of all my hibiscus, and I have a lot of these summerific hibiscus. I think several, like at least 8 or 9 of them. Okay, and then these are my alstroemeria. I have a few varieties. I think I have a purple here that almost finished blooming, and this one is blooming now, and then another like pinky purple here. You also see these lisianthus that I had planted from seeds. These are year 1. So I have purple color here. I've also done purple and white, which they call pickety. Here I have some veronica here. This is the pink veronica. I also have a whole bunch of purple veronica growing under my Rose of Sharon tree there. Planted some autumn joy sedum in the back, and then you can see this one is a limelight hydrangea, and it does show some signs of iron deficiency, which you can see here. That is why you can see a little bit of iron tone that I had sprinkled here. Then rudbeckia again, love the couple of clumps that you see here. This one is some black sedum, and this is also from Proven Winners. I love the contrast that it has with this stained glass hosta. That hydrangea has some blooms that are finishing up, but I have new blooms as well that are coming up. That is wedding gown hydrangea. And then we have some caryopteris here that you can see there's a bumblebee there. And then this caryopteris has some babies. I might pick it up from here and plant it elsewhere. I have some lisianthus here, some foxglove, and 2 hydrangeas here. That one is LA Dreamin, and this one is Tuff Top Fun. This is the other clump of purple veronica here, and then there are some Gerbera daisies in front, some pink and then some yellows. This is a beautiful hibiscus. I don't see any blooms today, lots and lots of buds. This is Holy Grail. It is awesome. Produces dark reddish flowers. It fills up this whole space. And then behind it there is a Dalmatian purple foxglove. You can see it there. Looks beautiful in contrast with this. And then this one is like another rose of Sharon. This is a tree formed one. And I had multiple babies from this rose of Sharon, which I pulled up and I planted along the back fence. So going on here, this is some more Gerbera daisies. These are the red ones, and this is my hosta alley. So we have 1, 2, and 3 hostas of the same type, and this one is an Empress Wu hosta. And then I have, let me see, oh, there is a phlox there that's poking its head, but then I have 1, 2, and 3 hostas here too. Hosta flowers, spikes, they have a subtle fragrance. If you go near it, or even like if you walk across, at least these hostas, they do have a very subtle fragrance. And then they've planted some monarda there that is starting to bloom. It's a red monarda. And then I have cleomes showing their head up here and there. This area has 3 Invincibelle Sublime hydrangeas. There's one there. This is year 3 for all these hydrangeas. And this is another one, and that's the third one. Have some columbine here that self-seed and expand the plot every year. There's lots of faded blooms here. I'll cut them back later. I let them self-seed to some extent. And then I do have some celosia here, all self-seeded. I planted them from seed maybe like 3 years ago, and I have a few poking up here and there. I pull out most of them, but I do keep some. And then I actually transplanted some of the celosia to some of my other beds, and that's okay. And they'll self-seed there as well. And I'll pull out the ones that I don't want, but keep the ones I like. This is more like a dwarf bay laurel. Has been here for at least, I don't know, 5 years, 5, 6, 7 years. I have to look it up. And then I have a white wedding hydrangea here. I planted a baptisia. I'll put the name up from online, but here in front of it. And then I also planted a lily. This is one calla lily, but this is a variegated one, and it's a special one. That both of these plants I got from Plant Delights, and give it some time. We have to give it some time to settle down and bloom, probably next year. And then I planted a couple of lisianthus seedlings on either side. I wanted to show you another thing here. This is my Rangoon Creeper. I thought it was dead, but it is coming back with so many spike heads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's under the crepe myrtle. This one is a muskogee crepe myrtle. I don't think it's in bloom yet, but it'll be. It has spike heads, but not in bloom yet. And then, as you can see over here, I transplanted the celosias. I moved them from there, and I planted some here. This one is the Pride of Barbados that is going to be blooming soon. That's all I wanted to show you. Bed is my bed by my master bedroom, so wanted to show you what I planted around there. I love the look of this bed. This is a bed that gets primarily just morning sun, but by 1 p.m. this is going to be in the shade of the house. Okay. Another thing that I didn't show you was this crepe myrtle here. This is a Twilight crepe myrtle. It is this beautiful dark purple color, almost the same color as this ginger. I love the color, which is why I planted this here, and this also offers some shade for the plants here. I have some gardenias in the back. Those are like frost-proof gardenias. And then I have a whole bunch of calla lilies, of course, and daylilies growing here. And these are the purple callas. And then the calla lilies that are here are yellow. They're not blooming right now. I'll probably pull out some of those toad lilies that are encroaching their space. Hopefully you'll like the video. If you did, do hit a like and do subscribe to my channel. And I will show snippets of my garden in a little more detail over the next few months. Until I see you in my next video, bye-bye.